Welcome back to my another video. Today I will show you how to set up the home lab to practice the SonicWALL firewall, and we'll do the some basic firewall setting like configuring NAT. We'll configure the NAT. We'll configure the some basic firewall policy to access the internet to our end device and those things which help us to practice the firewall. So there are many more settings on the firewall, like just do the basic configuration. So today's video we are going to download the SonicWALL image from the SonicWALL website, which can directly input to the VMware workstation, and we'll build some server and some workstation, and we'll connect the internet through the firewall to our end devices today. So let's first create the account. We need to have the SonicWALL account with the private domain, not the public domain like yahoo.com, gmail.com, hotmail.com. If you are login, if you create the account through those public domain, and it doesn't allow to the download the OVF file. So to download the OVF file, you should have your personal or private domain like xyz.com, mycompany.com. So you can register domain on godaddy.com or ins.com. So there are many more provider to register your domain. So you can get the trial domain like $1, $2. They will provide you the domain and you can use that domain. For now, I have created the one email account. We'll log in on there. First, let's try to log into the mysonicwall.com. We are going to download the OVF file for the VMware, the first step. Let's go. MySonicWall login. MySonicWall login. I don't have account yet, so I have to sign up. I'll fill out the email. This is my email account. You see, this is my private domain. That's why I was saying previously. Login. Okay, again verification code. Let's check another email. Sometimes it may take to get this verification code. Let's see if the same code works. Not sure. Work? Not. Thanks for verifying. Okay, again login. My email account. Password. Let's log in. Okay, two-step verification. Again, they send the email. Okay, I received the email. No worries, I received the code. Control C, Control V. Sign frequently on the device. Okay. So now we just create the account on SonicWALL. So this is our dashboard. Tenant license, no any license at all. This is our SonicWALL dashboard. Let's go to the product, and we don't have any product yet. Product register. My home lab. We don't have any product register yet. We can register our SonicWALL product here. Free trials. So let's go to the product management here and free trials. If you create the email account without your private domain, and you will not see the free trial option here. So we need the SonicWALL NBS 270. Try SonicWALL. This is our firewall. So we can try other products, SonicWALL product from here. So but currently we are going to use this one. So I'm gonna try now. Friendly name, let's do security, and tenant is my tenant. Try now. We are going to download the product. So here, this is our serial number of the product, and this is the authentication code and everything here, because we need this one to activate the trial later. So current right now I'm going to the firmware. On this firmware, so we have to find out the VMware one. This is the QCOW2. This is for the EVNG. So if you want to use EVNG, you can use this one. File size supposed to be more than 1 gigs. Let's find other. NSV image. This is for the Hyper-V. There should be the bigger file like this, 1.5 gigs. OVF file, SonicWALL 7.0.1. Oh, VMware, NSP VMware SonicWALL. Okay, NSP 270 VMware. But this is not the big one, so we need this one, 1.58 gigs. Okay, let's download this first. After downloading this file, what we're gonna do? You're gonna input on the VMware Workstation Pro. Till then, I will create some virtual machines here. So let's create one server. Let's create the Windows 11 first one. Windows 11, okay. Um, SonicWALL 2 client 1. This gonna do. So where I'm going to save this. I'm creating the one VM for testing SonicWALL lab. Okay. All the files. Okay, any file is fine. Choose the encryption type, so you can use any. This is the way we can create the virtual machine on a computer as well. This is the complete lab, so you can learn the VMware to create the virtual machine and adding the SonicWALL Firewall and configuring those. So this is 64 gigs, so I don't want to give that much storage. I just want to give 40 gigs. 40 gigs would be enough. Store the virtual disk in the single file. I will give 4 gigs of RAM is fine. Okay. We have to set up the network later, not right now. So we have to connect this one to the switch. Finished. Okay, the lab is here. Okay, I'll boot it from there. Okay, Windows 11 going to install. Let's check the status of download. Let's go to the download folder. SonicWALL 350 doesn't work. NSP 441, yeah, 1.58 gigs. So this is the current one. Let's bring it to the VMware. Where that is. Okay, this PC is setting up here. I agree. I don't have product key right now. Windows 11 Pro. I'm gonna install that one. So it may take time. So I believe you guys have done this before. So I have given the 40 gigs of storage for this VM. So I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to install the Windows 11 Pro for now. And I need another virtual server. So let's create the server as well. Let's do 2 VM for now. This one. Windows Server. Okay. Windows Server is this one. I don't have any product key for now. Let's do it. Let's do next. Yes, without product key. I'm gonna do here. Oh, I did one mistake already. SonicWALL Lab. You see that I didn't create any folder there. So let's create the one folder, because the every VM need to be on separate folder, so that will be easy for us to manage. in server 2025. Okay, I will store my all server with the server data. This is SonicWALL 2 server 1. This is server. We may need to install the Active Directory and other services later. So I'm gonna give 60 gigs. I'll customize the hardware. I'll give 8 gigs of memory for now. So we have to configure network later on. Let's set up the VM for now. Finished. Okay, from that image. So we are almost set. So I have two machines here for now and on SonicWALL Lab. So I'm going to bring, let's do it. I'm just showing you guys how to create the VM on VMware and how to download the SonicWALL firewall image and how to bring that on our lab. So later on, so we'll make the complete lab to practice. So you can practice the networking or you can practice the server, everything on this complete lab. This is the complete lab, but the basic one. So you will have the idea how the real world works. So we have already downloaded that one. So now while installing this VM, these two VM are almost ready. So let's import the OVF files. So that was downloaded previously from um, SonicWALL. Open it. Okay, it will come up here. So virtual machine. Okay, so this is importing the virtual machine. Just accept and agree. Next. Name the new virtual machine. The SonicWALL router, because this is the virtual firewall. I'm saying router, but this is the firewall. The firewall works as like a router, and the firewall feature is there. Like we can block the specific network. We can block the. That's the purpose of the firewall. It is like a security guard. So it filters the traffic according to the given rules. So that is the firewall for. So let's give the name Sonic Security 2. For now, I'm gonna give this one Sonic Security 2. Okay, let's store this one on here. Hmm, Sonic Lab. Oh, there was one new folder. Okay, create new folder as well. Firewall. Firewall. On this firewall, I'm going to bring. Okay, core host. We don't need that one. Putting. Just importing Sonic Security. Video can be longer. I'm not skipping nothing, so everything from the scratch. Okay, now Sonic Security Firewall has been imported. You see this network adapter 1, network adapter 2. On the sense of the firewall, on the SonicWALL, this called X0, X1, X2. What firewall SonicWALL has done? The X1 firewall for the local access. So they have the management IP 192. The default IP address for the SonicWALL is 192.168.168.168. So we have to accessed by that IP first time. So let me configure the network for now. So I'm going to, I have to set up the one switch. Like, let me explain you guys. Let's see the pane. We need to run something here. Let's say this is SonicWALL Firewall, and these have 8 port. Like, so let's say SonicWALL has the different ports here. It says this is X1, X2, X3. How we are going to configure? So we may have a switch here, and we may have the ISP here. So X1 is we can configure different, but X1 is the by default for the management one. So this has the IP. So it can be connected to the switch, and switch can be connected to the PCs. Like this, different PCs are here. I'm not going to that lab. And I'm going to connect my internet on X1. So we will configure the public IP here. Public IP here. But on my lab, we don't have public IP really. So what I can do, whatever IP my internet router providing, that will be, we assume that will be as a public IP. So because on lab scenario, what is here, so I have one switch here. This is the virtual switch on the lab. Then this switch will be connected to the firewall, SonicWALL SW, and another part, this will be connected to my internet on this way, internet router. So this router has the DSCP enabled. This router has the DSCP enabled. And this router will provide the IP to the SonicWALL, the X1 port, and X2 port will be connected. X2 port will be connected with my management computer. So I can access this SonicWALL from this computer by typing its default IP like 192.168.168.168. So later on, we can convert this to our network, or we can do like however. So this will be the topology like this. Let's do it. So let me create, let me bring on the same network. So we may need, this is on the bridge mode right now. So network adapter 2 will be on bridge mode, that's fine. That will get the this second port is going to connect to my ISP router. This port gonna be on the host only mode. So what we can do, that we can configure host only VNet 2. Let's see the network, how this is working. So this is the network of the the VMware. Let's go to the virtual network editor, change settings, yes. So we have the host only as configure as the VNet 1. We can change that one because this is on. So we don't need the DSCP for now. So I don't want to use DSCP. Connect the host virtual adapter to this network. It need to be connected host only VNet 1. So all the devices will be on VNet 1 for now. VNet 0 is bridge mode. Let's connect on VNet network. Let's connect to the VNet 1 custom VNet 1 host only. Okay, this is the X1 port of SonicWALL router. This is a little bit confusing, but you'll understand that. So you can follow what I'm doing here. So X0 is in VNet 1 and X2 adapter is in the breeze mode. Breeze mode means so it will grab the IP from my ISP router. Okay. Now let's see how our device is here. Okay, let me configure. Until we configure this one and we can access that one because we have to make the same IP on this one. Skip. Okay. Checking for update. Let's see. Our server is ready. Okay. Server is ready. Okay, let's restart it. This video can be longer. So because we are configuring complete lab at this time. So we have to install the virtual machine, we have to install the firewall, and we have to configure that everything. So that's why this can be longer. You can follow this. Now server is ready. Let's see if there is anything. Easy to install Windows Server. Okay, that's fine. You see why internet is here? Because on the server I'm on net right now. So but I have to go to the host only to access the SonicWALL for now. Okay, and you will see internet will be disconnected here. And I'll give the IP address here. Before this, let's go to the SonicWALL. We have to bring some network. This is the SonicWALL. Let's start it. Okay. It will just restarting. We have to activate SonicWALL as well later. Let's to start and let's check what's going on here. Okay, it is asking device name. Skip for now. Windows 11 Pro. Together we are configuring those all. SonicWALL Lab. This one. Setup for. Okay, this is the way to. So if you are working on the enterprise environment, just go through the setup for work or school. Don't go through the personal use. Anyway, let it to complete, and we will see what's going on here. What's going on here with SonicWALL? Okay, verifying image verification done. It has to give us the IP address. Server has a server is here. It's ready. Now we have to give the same IP to the server of SonicWALL. Let's see. You see this X0. This is the serial number. NsV license, and this is the X0. We can configure this on the CLI mode, but I'm not that much familiar with the command with the SonicWALL, so I want to go with the GUI. To access the GUI of this SonicWALL, I need to have the username and password with this IP. 192.168.168.168. Let's go to the server. Try to ping. So we don't have nothing yet, but we have given, let's see here. It is on VNet 1, same network adapter. You can think this is as the switch host only in the SonicWALL as well. SonicWALL as well. Let's check the SonicWALL as well. This is the important adapter 1 and VNet 1. Both should be on same. Now, if I go here and try to ping 192.168.168.168, does it work? Transmit failed because we don't have given any IP yet. We have connected on the same switch this SonicWALL firewall, and this computer which is connected on the same switch. This one is our VNet 1, but we have not configured IP yet for this computer. Let's configure IP and cpa.cpl. What would be the IP? Because we are working on local, so we don't need the default gateway, right? 192.168.168.168. The SonicWALL IP was 168. I'm going to 169. Keep this one 169. Let's try to ping. If SonicWALL pings, it's pinging. Okay, now we can access the GUI. Let's go here. Access the GUI of that SonicWALL. 192.168.168.168. Okay, advance, continue. Now you have to log in. By default password for SonicWALL is admin and password, I believe. Yes. Now it is asking to change the password. Old password, PS password. Let me change the new password. Updating. Yes. Now, okay. Setup guide are manually configure. I'll go to the manually configure. So we have access the SonicWALL first view here. See this summary? We have not activated anything yet. Product code is this one, SonicWALL is this one, device registration needed. We have not registered device yet. Right? We have not registered device yet. We can check there later where we have a SonicWALL account right here. Right? This is the SonicWALL account dashboard. If we go to the devices, not there. Register product. Nothing has right. Let's go. SonicWALL security 2. Okay, right here. Now the process. This is the network. If you go to the network, you will see the interface. You see this X1. I have configured X1 as the bridge mode, and it will automatically grab the IP address from the DSCP. So this is the static IP. So this is the default IP as well, the static IP. So we can change this one as well. So if you wish to, bring to your personal network. This is X1. This is the 1. This is the LAN zone. This is the 1 zone. This configuring automatically itself. Okay, let's configure this one. But our device is not registered. That's why we have not seen the policy option here. We have network, devices. We have to log into the SonicWALL serial number and the username, password, firewall serial number, authentication code, and it will be goes to the license. So we can register this one. Okay, let's